Hey Brawlers! With this Season 10 update, Call of Duty Mobile finally decided to nerf the MX9, which was probably the most awaited nerf ever. And with the nerf of MX9, they buffed the Type 25 a lot, and thus, we have the rise of Type 25. All hail the OG Season 1 king. According to me, Type 25 is pretty balanced and it does have a skill gap which makes other guns viable as well. We can see diversity in the weapons used in the game this season. So today, I have the Type 25 weapon analysis video for you guys. We'll take a look at the base stats and then we'll move towards dedicated Gunsmith builds for multiplayer as well as Battle Royale. So sit back, grab some snacks, and let's start this. Let's start with the base stats of the weapon. Hitboxes. The first hitbox is the head with a 1.1x damage multiplier. The second hitbox is the torso with base damage multiplier. The last hitbox includes arms and legs, both with a 0.9x damage multiplier. Let's move on to the damage and range perspective of this weapon. The base Type 25 deals 26 damage per shot up to 11 meters. 11 meters is the primary range for this weapon with an insane 207 milliseconds time to kill with 4 shots required to kill an enemy. After that, up to 18 meters is the secondary range of this weapon, dealing 24 damage per shot, giving us a respectable 276 milliseconds time to kill with 5 shots required to kill an enemy. After that, the tertiary range of this weapon is till 27 meters, dealing 20 damage per shot and giving us the same time to kill of 276 milliseconds with again 5 shots required to kill an enemy. It will deal 17 damage per shot after that at any range, giving us a time to kill between 344 to 413 milliseconds with nearly 6 to 7 shots required to kill an enemy. So here we have established that the effective range of this weapon is up to 27 meters and it is not recommended to take any gunfights beyond that. Moving over to the reaction aspects of this weapon. The ADS speed is 250 milliseconds, which is quite normal for the assault rifle class. The raise and drop times are pretty standard as well, similar to other weapons in the assault rifle class. The wall penetration is at 52% and it goes up to 81% with FMJ perk. The sprint to fire values are pretty fast, so no worries there as well. Let's talk about the ammunition related stats now. The base mag capacity is 30, which is okay. You can easily take 2 to 3 gunfights before you need to reload. The Type 25 takes around 2 seconds for the full reload animation, which is a bit on the higher side. Though, if you reload cancel, then you should be okay, as it takes 1.4 seconds only to reload cancel. The fire rate of this weapon is 871 rounds per minute, which is higher than that of AS-VAL but lower than M13. It has 69 milliseconds time between each shot, known as the punishment value, which is very less in this case. Moving to the accuracy stats for Type 25. The recoil pattern is pretty simple to control and is predictable, meaning it's going to be the same pattern every time. It goes vertically up till about 15th bullet and then takes a slight right turn before returning to straight up again. Just pull down and you should be good to go. Though, you'll only feel the recoil for longer ranges. The base ADS and hipfire bullet spread is very good and tight for an assault rifle, so no issues there. Hipfire can easily get the job done till about 5 meters. And even till 10 meters you're going to hit most of your shots while hip firing. Now, let's talk about the movement speeds. The movement speeds on this weapon is actually good, even without any attachments. The ADS movement speed is 3.20 meters per second, and if you use Skulker perk then it goes up to 3.58 meters per second. The walking speed is 4.93 meters per second, and with Skulker it bumps up to 5.52 meters per second. The sprinting speed is at an astonishing 6.41 meters per second, and it goes even higher at 6.73 meters per second with the lightweight perk. So, lightweight and Skulker are actually gonna be very viable with this weapon, if you don't wanna use persistence. But who are we kidding? Persistence is a necessary evil these days in ranked matches. Now that we have the stats covered, let's jump in for some Gunsmith builds. But before that, if you like the video so far, do leave a like and comment your thoughts about the Type 25. Also, if you think I didn't cover something, then let me know that as well. Subscribe with the bell notifications for more amazing videos like this. Gunsmith Builds. The first attachment for any Gunsmith build should be the stopping power reload. Other magazines can also be used, but stopping power is better for versatility as it boosts the 5-shot range a lot. More on that in a minute. Next we will go with OWC Laser Tactical to cancel out the mobility negatives of stopping power and improve ADS speed and bullet spread further. Next we will go with the MIP Light Barrel Shot to increase the mobility further. You can go for extended barrel for more stability over ADS speed, but as it is an aggressive weapon, adding more mobility will be beneficial according to me. Moving to next, I would recommend using YKM Combat Stock for added ADS speed, though if you feel like the negatives are too much for you, then you can use YKM Light Stock for better strafing speed. The last attachment is kind of a personal preference. I've gone with the granulated grip tape, but if you feel you need something else, you can use that to suit your needs, like a red dot or a perk like FMJ, or sleight of hands or something like Operator Foregrip for recoil control. So, this would be my recommended build. And this can be used for better stability. Though, I personally use this build with light stock because I like strafing. Now let's see how good have we made our Type 25 with this recommended Gunsmith build. The head hitbox and multiplier are the same, but the torso is divided into two now. The upper torso will deal base damage. The lower torso is with the arms and legs now dealing 0.9 times the damage. Talking about the damage values over range. Now we deal 30 damage till 11 meters with 207 milliseconds time to kill and 4 shots required to kill an enemy. In the secondary range, which is still 18 meters, we deal 26 damage here, which gives us the same 207 milliseconds time to kill with 4 shots required to kill an enemy again. The tertiary range is increased to 38 meters now from the previous 27 meters, and you deal 22 damage here, which gives us a time to kill of 276 milliseconds with 5 shots required to kill an enemy. After that, we deal 17 damage per shot at any range, giving us a time to kill between 344 to 413 milliseconds with nearly 6 to 7 shots required to kill an enemy. So basically our 5-shot range has increased tremendously, and this is why stopping power reload is good for versatility, but do bear in mind that it also increases the recoil. So you need to be good with your aim and control to be able to use it effectively at longer ranges. Our movement speeds are obviously improved now. The ADS movement speed is increased by 0.04 meters per second. With Skulker, it goes up to 3.63 meters per second now. The walking speed is improved by 0.12 meters per second, and the sprinting speed is improved by 0.2 meters per second now, and it goes up to 6.94 meters per second with lightweight. The ADS speed is also improved now with 50 milliseconds. And the sprint to fire values remain unchanged. The recoil has increased, but as it is an aggressive weapon, you won't be feeling its effects anyways. And even at longer ranges, it is quite manageable. Now, let's move to the Battle Royale side of things. This is my recommended build for it. The purpose of this build is to have more accuracy and stability and to increase the range, as we usually take longer range gunfights in Battle Royale. I would suggest using stabilizer, extended mag and long range mods with it. Fast ADS mod can also be beneficial, as we do sacrifice a lot of ADS speed in this build. With this build, the time to kill is a lot better than other assault rifles, but you can't use Type 25 for very long ranges. Up to 40 meters should be good and you will be shredding your enemies. Conclusion. After the buff, Type 25 is an absolute shredding machine in close range and also quite good for medium ranges, and its movement speeds are really good for an assault rifle. Stopping power reload is not necessary for everyone, but it is very helpful especially at longer ranges, as it extends the 5-shot kill range to about 38 meters. The close range time to kill is very similar for both with and without stopping power builds. Now, a very controversial question. Is the Type 25 broken? And my answer is no. According to me, it is quite balanced and it has a skill gap, so it's not like anyone can pick it up and be good with it. The fact that the recoil on it is quite high and you only get 30 bullets to work with keeps it in check from being broken. You need to be precise with your aim and be conservative with your bullets to be able to master this weapon. That is why I feel it is a skilled weapon, unlike how the MX9 was in previous seasons. And that's it. All done. That was everything you needed to know about the Type 25. If you feel this video was helpful, then do share it with your friends to help support the video and to let your friends know about the potential of Type 25 as well. Join my Discord server and follow me on Instagram to know more about other Gunsmith builds and to interact with me better. Links are in description. Thanks for watching and I'll see you brawlers in the next one.